Okay, hi folks. We're trying something tonight. It's just going to be me and my mom working on the show tonight. Jenny's taking care of family, so bear with us. We'll get through this together. Big stack of more structures, a lot of Walthers, some other items there as well. We'll run through all of those tonight. So again, just bear with me if I got to pause for a little bit. Try to answer some of your questions or comments on the online as well. So this weekend here in Kansas City, if you're in the area, Sunday will be the Toy and Train Show up at KCI up by the airport. We'll be there with a bunch of tables. So if you're in the neighborhood, stop by and see us, please. So don't forget our website, danandjennystraincheck.com. Added a few more items there last week, I think it was. Always adding more N-scale items there as well. So if you're looking for N-scale, check out the website, N-scale, HON3O, books, memorabilia, and I just started adding a bunch of slides, original slides that I've taken over the years. Some, I think, some neat stuff. So that's it. Let's go ahead and get started. And yes, my dogs are outside chasing something. Some kind of animal. They didn't want to be in here, so here we go. So. All right. Dave, good evening. Ronald, good evening. All right. We don't have item number one, so we're going to do item number two. Let's kind of jump ahead there. So, number two, I've got a pair of some clippers. Some nice fine clippers. Fine point on there. Let me see if I can get there where you can see that. So, $3. Not going to even try to pronounce that. Number two for $3. Let's make a small pile of that. I've got one more. Actually, I've got a box of these somewhere. So anyway, nice clippers. Good to, not 100% high dollar stuff here, but good to have around when you need to cut something. Maybe trimming some of the packages, some of these structures out. So that's number three for $3. All right, let's start small on our structures and work our way up. So, got some Titchy Train items here. Jib crane. I've got three of these, not $5.95, $3. This is number 5. All intact, all in factory sealed. It's number 5 for $3. Number 6, same thing. Jib crane. So it's even got chain in there. That's pretty neat. Number 6 for $3. Set 2 and 3 off to the side for right now, please. Those are some. And 6. 2, 3, and 6. Set them off to the side. Okay. One more jib crane. Same Titchy Train Group. And that's number 7 for $3. All right, let's move that out of the way. And we will start diving into structures. And let me see what I've got here to start. Okay. This one is number, what we have, what was our last one? Number 7? Mm-hmm. Grandma? Okay, so this will be number 8. This is not exactly what it says. It may have been. This is a lot of parts. It's got a lot of different parts on here. It looks like it's got street lamps, street lights, looks like some dogs on here. Lots of different parts in here. That's why it's only $5. So it's not a complete kit. Some windows. Windows are always great to have. Variety of different things in there. Just $5 for that. And that is item number 8. All right, item number 9. In no particular order. How about a Walthers Merchant Row number 1, $35. Factory sealed. Get the reflection off there so you can see it. And this is number 9 for $35. Number 10 is Merchant Row number 2. You take that off so you can see it. I'll put it off to the side. This is $30. 3 different structures with this one. Factory sealed. No reflection. Number 10 for $30. number 11. This is open. This is the Cornerstone Double Deck Through Truss Bridge for $25. It appears to be complete, including the graffiti decals, instructions. Looks like everything is here. I don't see anything missing. It is open, so I can't guarantee it 100%. That's why it's only $25 for number 11. All right, number 12, a Kibri truck, the European style truck. I'm not sure, it's a doll truck. It's a man doll truck, it says. That's what it says right there, so it must be true. Oops, there we go. Let me get it centered properly. So, number 12, and this is $10. The box is open, but it does have its instructions. It does appear to have everything in here intact, complete. So if you need a man doll truck, this is your ticket right here. So that is number 12. Get everything back in here the way it was. There we go. All right, it's number 12 for $10. All right, number 13. This is the car float apron from Walther's Cornerstone. It's $25. It is open. I can't guarantee it's all intact, but it certainly does look like everything is in here. Instructions. There's the platform to load onto the onto the car float. This is the structure on top. All of this, I believe, is the support structure for it. So I believe everything is there. Can't guarantee it, but car float apron, $25, number 13. Let's close that up if you can. All right, number 14. This is a big, heavy one. The pier and traveling crane. Again, can't guarantee this is it's 100%, but it really does appear to have everything here. These are all your piers. There's all your decals for it, your instructions. Everything that does appear to be in here and intact. Lot of piering, a lot of dock material there. String for your crane, chain, I guess. That's why it's only $50. This thing actually goes for a lot more than that. So, number 14 for $50. It's heavy, so be careful with 2 hands. And that was 14, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, number 15. Number 15 is $50. This is a factory sealed. This is Champion Packing. If you're remodeling anything in the Midwest, almost requirement to have some type of a packing house. Great place to spot a lot of reefers, as well as you can bring stock cars into there as well. So an iconic Midwest 50s, 60s type structure. So that is number 15 for $50. All right, here's another one that doesn't really say what it is. This is only $5. This is, again, it's a bunch of different stuff. It looks like we've got windows. We've got signage from something else. Some type of a frame. More windows. That looks a little big for HO scale. A wall. I've got some wooden barrels with fire barrel lids. That's part of this. Transmission wire. That's says $6 right there. So doors. Just a variety of parts mixed in through here. Looks like, well, it looks like, look at this. Here you go. You even got a little hot dog stand that's in there. So I don't know if you can see that very well. Try to bring it in there where you can see it. So a little hot dog stand, that's part of it. $5, all that stuff mixed into that box. There's the last number, 15. So this is number 16. $5 for that. Box of miscellaneous fun.
Make a Frankenstein.
There you go. That was 15?
Mm-hmm. Okay. 16, number 16.
Okay. All right. Number 17. This is a lifelike kit. This is the supply house, and this has got a lot of structures. I see a lot of potential here. A lot of structures and a lot of roofing type material. $10 for this. Again, this is open. And get this open here. One side is sealed. There we go. So this appears to have everything in there that's supposed to be in there. I don't know if you can see all that, but it appears to be intact. It was taped shut, like somebody had opened it, looked at all the stuff, and then decided to close it up. So again, great for scratch building. Number 17 for 10. I think we had one of these last time. We got another one here. The Glacier Gravel Company, number 18 for $40. Again, another great kit for scratch building, doing any kind of rock, coal, any kind of mineral. Great for that. Number 40, or excuse me, number 18 for 40. Number 19. Here is a heavy kit. The Prairie Star Milling. This is the brick building structure. Bit of a kind of an upside down T shape to it. $65. Oh, it says 120 on that one. Is that what it says? Wow. Anyway, great structure, factory sealed, heavy, ready to go. Number 19 for $65. Let's dive into some smaller kits and parts. How about a number 20? And this is Rick's Racks, Rick's Products, the Quonset Hut kit, $10, number 20. A useful kit to have on any railroad. Again, any type of industry is a good secondary building. Neat one right by the tracks in Sandwich, Illinois, along the former Q. They actually have a front on it now. It makes it look more like a building or a storefront, but neat building. Number 20 for 10. Number 21, I've got a couple of these. This is for $6. It's a Pike Stuff, which is Rick's Products. This is a versatile modular loading docks. So again, great structure to add to combine with another structure, or just have standalone, have kind of a transload or a team track type of deal. So that is number 21 for $6. Set off number 20, set that off to the side. Where's your little stack of stuff that's going? Yeah, we need to have it out someplace.
Okay.
And get to it, so.
Okay, I'll get it. I'll just put it on the chair.
There you go. Yeah, if you want to get the other stuff and put it in the chair too. And number 21 goes over there. Okay, good call. $22. Another one more of these versatile kits, the loading dock modulars. If you need that. Lloyd, good evening. Number 22 for $6. All right, number 23. This is the conveyor. Walther's Cornerstone. Everything attacked, factory sealed. Number 23 is $10. Part of the Washington Salvage Scrapyard series. So there you go. Number 23 for $10. Number 24, I've got a couple of these. These are Scene Masters from Walther's. This is a pipe load for a bulkhead flat car. There it all is right there. Again, factory sealed. $12 for number 24. If you need I got a flat car that needs a load of pipe, there you go. Number 24 for $12. And set number 24 off, please. I do have another one in case anybody is interested. Number 25. Same thing. $12. In the same kit. That's number 25. Where's 20?
20?
20. Let me set that one off. 22, we've already done that, haven't we? I think. No, they're probably already over there. Okay. All right, sounds good. All right. What number are we on here?
25.
26. 26. Walther's Cornerstone Refinery Piping Kit. right there, $12, number 26. All you need is a rattle can of silver paint, and you're good to go with this one. That is number 26 for $12. Number 27, you need to buy this before I take it because this is great. Industrial tank set. These are great, just great extra tanks to have around any industry. Factory sealed, ready to go. It's a nice hour putting these together, getting them painted, ready to go. Fits on any railroad, any location. Great stuff. Number 27. Put number 26 away. Mr. Beeman would like number 26. Over there. And number 27. Looks like Wade, you got it first. Number 27 over there. There we go. Okay, you can put that stuff in there if you want. And I'll just start stacking that stuff over there. All right. 27. What was that last one? 27?
27.
Okay, 28. All right, 28 is Merchants Row number 1. This is $25. This has been opened, but it looks like it's been resealed with tape. Let me take a look at this. I haven't even looked at this one yet, so let's take a look and see what we're getting into here. Make sure this is worth the money. So now it looks like they've started to put some paint on this. Tell you what, $15 for number 28. Somebody's already started to work on it. It looks like it's all intact. Can't guarantee it. $15, number 28. 27's in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
29.
Okay. 29, a must, a classic must for anybody who's modeling anything in the Midwest. Granger Railroad, the Rural Cooperative Co-op. This is great. Variety of different paint schemes you could put on this one. $25 from a 29. It is open, but everything appears to be intact inside. I don't see anything missing. I took this out earlier. Instructions, everything's there. It was retaped. Again, a must have in any railroad. Number 29 for 25. Imagine that. Number 30 is $30. Red Wing Milling Company. Get you to take a look at it there. This is another classic, another great one to scratch build, to kit bash with. This is an excellent opportunity to combine this with some other kits, not to make it the standard fare. Also, a variety of different paints, different colors on the buildings, different color grays. Really a great solid kit to have. Factory sealed. Number 30 for 30. All right, got a lot of these Merchant Rows, a lot of different varieties. This is Merchant Row number 3. Trying to get the reflection off there. This is number 31 for $30. Factory sealed. Looks like it's one large structure, one large corner structure on this one. 31 for 30. We'll be putting some of this stuff up on the web page shortly. Promise. I'll try to give everybody here an opportunity first to take a look at it, and then from there we go forward. So, but great comment. 28. Set that off to the side. The last one, 30. Okay. 32. Miranda's Bananas. Still can't believe they made a structure called that. This has been opened. The box is a little tired, but it does look like everything is intact. So can't 100% guarantee it, but that's why it's only $25. This is normally a lot more than that for this structure. And again, a great structure, great dock to have on the railroad, and make it up to whatever you want, whatever kind of industry you want to do. So number 32 for 25. Set number 32 down, please. Right there. Number 33, the UPS store. You can have your own UPS store, and they can lose your package for you. There's a side story with that, so we won't go into it. And it was not anybody buying anything here. A friend of mine tried to ship a computer to me, and it never made it. So anyway, the UPS store kit, $30, number 33, ready to go. And again, something else you could make into just about anything you want on your railroad that has any kind of an urban scene to it. So number 33 for 30.
Got fancy cars.
It does have fancy cars. I don't think they come with it though. So number 34 is $30. 34 is $30. This is Centennial Mills. This is a background structure. This is basically the Red Wing we saw earlier, but this is a flat. And I tell you what, this is one of the smartest things I thought that Walthers did. I love these flats because we have such a large area that we need to cover in our backdrops on our model railroads, and these work great for it. They make a variety of these different backdrop buildings that I've used multiple times on multiple railroads. Just, you know, they're easy to build, they go in really well, and really allows you to do some scratch building if you want on this. So number 34 for 30, and we can set that right in that box. All right, 35, a Vulcan manufacturing company, not related to Star Trek that I'm aware of. This is number 35. It is $40, factory sealed. Factory sealed, good to go. They've shown these kits over the years they've made this separately now, and then they make the gantry cranes separately now. Everything is all together in this package. So number 35 for $40. Another part that's ready for anybody needed. Yeah, another piece that is a part of anybody who's modeling the Midwest grain elevator, the grain conveyor, which is this piece here, and the part's going off. So that's how the grain gets elevated into the elevators. Again, a great piece to add on as part of your Midwest display of grain, or I guess you could say Pacific Northwest. There's lots of places there. There's lots of places in the South. So number 36 for $15, factory seal. Okay, number 37 is black gold asphalt. Again, this is another one of these where they've got a variety of items that come with this, and I think that they've gone off and made some of these items separately. Nice kit, $55. Try to get the glare off there. So, and again, a pretty good price based on what they're selling out online right now. So, number 37 for $55. All right, number 38. This is the truck served fuel distributor. Number 38 for $40. This comes with the two structures and then the tanks. And again, it's one of these ones you can add a lot to it or have it be part of another industry to add some depth to your industry. So number 38 for $40, factory sealed. All right, number 39 is another Merchant's Row. This is $35, and this is Merchant Row 7 or V11, depending on how you want to look at it. So looks like you've got a larger 2-3-story structure here. These are a little bit more modern. It's got a little bit more of the modern finish on the front here, and then a standard, if you will, brickstone there on the end. So great to fill up any town scene that you got just about anywhere in the country. That is number 39 for $35. Where's number 34? We already put that in. We're good. Okay. 39. 39 goes in the box. Okay. Be careful, please. So this is 40. All right. Here, this box gives a resounding thud when it comes in the table. $45. Number 40. This is the Lakeview Warehouse. and another great structure to have on the railroad. More of a modern type industry served by the railroads, modern being from the late 60s up into present day. I've built a couple of these as well, and I think they're fantastic. Again, taping them off, making sure you paint your brick a different color. Get this blue. I've done this in green. I've done it in gray. I've done it in cream. Great structure. Large, takes up a lot of space. It does have a very large footprint, 12 by 19. But again, they also make this in the background flats, which is just phenomenal to use. And you can take this same kit and make it into a series of flats versus build the structure. And now you've got something that's several feet long. Several feet long. There we go. Number 40 for 45. That is heavy. I'll put that there for you. Another empty box. It's awful quiet down here when the dogs are out chasing squirrels. I'll tell you that much. All right. We have one more box to go through, and then we'll wrap it up for tonight. What was the last one? 40? 41. All right. Number 41 is $40, and it is the Reliable Warehouse and Storage. Reliable Warehouse and Storage structure. Still factory sealed. Again, another one, you can make it up in about any industry you want. Nice detailing on the roof. Again, you could add the more modern stuff that we've had earlier. A lot of the tanks or the air conditioning units could go on here. Number 41 for $40. Number 42, this is the Walton Brothers or Walton and Sons Lumber Company. I believe it gives you two different ways to make it. You can build it in a building like this where you shove in or drive in, depending on what's going on, which is awful hard to unload a center beam flat inside one of these. But having the separate structure staying outside, very much like Shooty Lumber down here in Kansas City, where a lot of folks that build model railroads bought their homo soap because they were the only place in town that sold the homo soap. So, and I also switched there many years ago. So, and they still get cars to this day. So, I digress. Walton & Sons Lumber, factory sealed, number 42 for $30. Number 43, this is the heavy-duty crane. It's $15. Walther's Cornerstone. It's this structure right here that can go in a lot of their big factory, the big, they've got a diesel service building, basically. You can use it in. There's a view looking up on it. So number 43 for $15. I'm just going to put it right there. 42 can go in the box. That's that one. I'll put it there. All right, number 44 is $28, and this is the Sunrise Mill, feed mill. Again, one of their classic structures. Again, great to use. It's pretty standard Midwest type structure. Just needs to put your own style on it with paint and parts, additional parts. Number 44 for $28. Number 45. This is the My Jack. It's not your jack, it's My Jack. Crane, intermodal crane, common to a lot of the intermodal facilities still to this day. Running along over the tracks, unloading and loading lifts, as we call them in the industry. It's a lift every time you load or unload a container or trailer truck. Number 45, it's $15, factory sealed. There we go. Number 46. Number 46 is the old bulk transfer conveyor. Bulk transfer conveyor. Again, great for a lot of transload facilities. We've got several places in Kansas City where we see this similar thing going on. They're not actually unloading it to the grate, but they're actually unloading it from the top using front end loaders climbing on top of there. Anyway, I digress. A lot of aggregate being unloaded at different transload facilities around the country nowadays. It's a thing. Number 46 for 25. Number 45 for Jesus. Put that in there. We already got number 43 in there, right? Is that one here? 43, no. Which one is that, 41?
41.
There we go, 43, okay. That one over there. Okay. What was the last one we did? Whoop. Nope.
41? No, you just did 43.
Yeah, we're at 46, I believe. I believe we're at 46. I hope we're at 46. Correct me if I'm wrong. Number 46, this is the Merchant Road number 1. Looks like 5 different buildings interconnected. $35. Number 46. And where does it have the does it have the footprint? There's the footprint right there. 11 by 5 inches. So I do really enjoy that they put that on there. I think it's a great feature. So can we start over? No. Sorry, but you can easily rewind and replay later. So, all right, that was number 46. Number 47. Well, we can hail to the monkeys and take the last train to Clarksville. Here is a Walters Cornerstone, number 47. This is a depot, the Clarksville Depot. Try to get the reflection off. This is $20. It is open. It does appear to be intact. Can't guarantee it 100%, but believe it's to be intact in there. That is number 47 for $20. All right, coming down toward the end, a couple of odds and ends here. I don't ever remember seeing this, but this is a fascinating little structure. This is a Walters train line. This is a snap-together construction. It's a nice looking structure. You give it some paint and some good weathering, and this would be an outstanding structure to have on the railroad. Number 48, it's $10. It has been opened, but it does have the looks like the factory seal still on the inside packaging. So, and again, it's a pretty common Midwest structure that I think would work well with just a decent paint job. So, number 48 for $10. All right, number 49 is $10, and this is the grade crossing platforms for concrete grade crossings, factory sealed. Looks like it's is this single track? Does it say? It doesn't say whether it's for single or double, but great kit to have on a modern railroad crossing. Number 49 for $10. I got another one of those, number 50, same thing, grade crossing, $10, number 50, still factory sealed, ready to go, number 50. Number 51, Walters Cornerstone. This is bumper posts for track bumpers, or trying to prevent switchmen from shoving cars off the end of tracks. Looks like it says there's 12 here in this kit. Again, easy to put together, paint them. A lot of railroads have them yellow. A lot have them faded yellow. Some are even just rusty. So, nice added feature to have in your railroad. That's number 51 for $10. All right, number 52. Talked about this earlier, air conditioning detail kit. Again, great to throw on your older structures, show that it's been modernized. $10, factory sealed. Number 52. All right, number 53. Appears to be the same kit, track bumpers. It's been sealed. I don't know if there's 12 in there. I'm guessing there might be. But again, $8 for number 53. Again, it's the Walters track bumpers. And again, I don't know if it's a package of 12, but $8 for that one. Number 53. All right, number 54 for guys modeling a little bit earlier eras, the old-time coal conveyor, probably still found in lots of certain parts of the country. Number 54 for $15, factory sealed. Kit is ready to go for your coal business. All right, 2 to put down there. There we go. All right, 55. This is again for my for everybody doing a little more modern. I'm not familiar with this, but Keebury looks like they make a kit here that has solar panels, variety of different solar panels, items that you can put on the roof of your structures. Taking these and putting these on an older Walters like farm kit to kind of modernize it, I think would be fascinating. Be some neat modeling going on with that one. Number 55 is only $5. Here's another one that's kind of unusual. It's more of a European style. Pico. This is a unloading ramp. Let me see if I can get this to open. Nope, this is still factory sealed. Look at that. Okay. Anyway, it's the overhead unloading for coal, aggregate, any kind, where you can dump it out into another car or into a pile. So the structure is all of this bridge structure, and I've looked online. These are selling for like $40 a piece or something like that. So I've got it down for $25. Number 56, and I've got several of these if anybody would really want some. So number 56 for $25. Oops. Put that right back there so I don't lose it. All right, number 56. I'm not familiar with these kits. These are authentic railway designs. This is number 56. This is $10. This is a Delaware lacquer one and Western Station. Should be 57.
There's 56 right there.
Oh, 57. All right, thank you. Thanks for keeping me honest. 57. This still looks like it's factory sealed inside. There's the kit. Doesn't look like it's been opened. Again, I'm not familiar with these kits. Never have built one. Not a bad looking structure, but especially if you're modeling the DL&W, it's a must, right? Number 57 for 10. 58. All right, 58, $10. This is a Model Power. This is the Silverado station. I'm not sure if that's from the movie. One of the more modern classic Westerns in my mind, by the way. One of my favorites. This is still sealed. I don't know. Let's open this up. It looks like it's just been taped. Easier said than done. I want to make sure what we got going on here with this one. Hang on a second. Remember, X-Acto knives are your friend. Let's take a look and see what we're getting into here. Looks like everything is here and intact. Nice structure. You even got your Pepsi and Amtrak. So, Lacon City. I'm not familiar with that. Glass. Looks like a nice kit.
Dropped on the floor.
Yeah, I don't know where it went.
It's behind you. Over to you. Keep going. There you go.
There it is. All right, there we go. So that's number 58 for $10. Nice kit to maybe have a niece or a nephew put together. Gift, something along those lines. So that was 58. All right, 59. All right, number 59. This is one of these authentic railway designs, the Craftsman series, and this is Vermont Railway Station. And again, this is also appears to be, well, factory sealed, maybe? No, it is open. That's partially why it's $10. I can see the main structure in here. There we go. Not bad. You got a little trimming. Getting out some of the plastic there. but still, if you're modeling Vermont, might be a requirement. That's number 59 for $10. And number 60. Number 60. I am not familiar at all with these as well. A Magnuson Models out of Milwaukee. I guess I should have been. Burned out fireproof warehouse. So this appears to be still factory sealed, I'm guessing. I'm guessing this is factory sealed. Yep. Older structure. Lots of detail. Lots of parts. Oh, it even comes with sandpaper. So that right there probably puts out of my league. But that's number 60 for $40. There we go. Okay. All right, folks, that wraps everything up for tonight. I wanted to get started early enough. We'll probably keep doing this during football season. That way, if your team is playing tonight, I'm not going too much into the first quarter of the game. I know that the Cardinals and Cowboys are playing tonight, so don't want to take away from anybody's time with that. I'll leave this going here for just a couple more minutes. Chance for any more comments, or if you see an item, get you on late, see an item you want to purchase, you can just type your number in the comment there. So as of now, plan to be back next week. And again, we will be at the train show up at the KCI airport this weekend, Sunday, bright and early, 7 o'clock. You can get in early with the early admission. And then we wrap things up at 2. So we'll get out of there early so we can watch football again. So thanks again for watching. Appreciate it. And we'll be in touch. Take care.